Okay, it is time for another curriculum review because I love curriculum and I love to know what is out there, okay? Like to really be able to look at something and work out the pros and the cons and see who it might be good for. You see, I also have a course called How to Homeschool where I sort of take you through like all the steps that you need to do to really homeschool with success. And part of that is about curriculum. So I love to know what is out there so that I can recommend it to people or not, because we need to find something that really works for us. And so to know what is out there is such a great thing. And so today I want to have a look at the homeschool curriculum 5 in a row. Hi, and welcome to Learning Life. Thank you so much for joining me today as we look at another homeschool curriculum called 5 in a row. It is a literature-based curriculum, which is wonderful. And, it's going to use that to really incorporate a lot and teach it all together. And we're going to delve into that. But I want to say, don't go away. We do have another giveaway and hint, it has to do with this curriculum. So 5 in a row, taking great books and, teaching like social studies and language arts, science, math, and art. Look at that. Like it's all together based on one book. Doesn't that sound intriguing? When we can apply things and apply different subjects together, it is such a great way to learn. And so applying our learning, this is part of the reason why I bring out these videos because I want us to learn together. This is why we have a learning life. So thank you so much for your likes and for your subscribes and for your comments and sharing them with your friends. Okay, the lessons here in 5 in a row are designed for children ages 5 through 12. Okay, and this is great. They've got these discussion guides, which have questions, the teacher answers. There's some great hands-on activities, there's activity pages, suggestions for further study. It's really bringing it all together. It is a good comprehensive curriculum. Now, they also have before 5 in a row and more before 5 in a row, which is for preschool, and you can use also for kindergarten. Okay, so this is great. You can take it all the way through. Why read 5 days in a row? Okay, this question gets asked. It's called 5 in a row for a reason, because you are going to read the book to your children 5 days in a row. And you might be thinking, oh, we're just going to get bored of that book. But let me ask you, how many times do your children want the same book and you read it over and over and over again? There is a reason why our children really want to be hearing the same book. And this is applied in 5 in a row. It is going to help your children to build a larger vocabulary, and it will get them really more familiar and comfortable with a greater number of words. They're not just hearing it once and it's going. Oh, they're hearing it again and again, so they can really take that in to build their vocab. Okay, and in that, that repetition is going to help them become aware of the pattern in the text, the rhythm of the text, all of these important things. And each time, your child is going to hear this, and we're reading it to them, they're going to learn more about the story itself. I know for me, I read a book again and I'm oh, I don't remember that last time. Well, it's the same for our kids, so that the more that we read it, they're going to learn more about the story, taking in more from the pictures, and they're going to dive deeper into the story's meaning, which is great because this is reading comprehension, the ability to understand all the components of a story. And so that is what we want. How it works. So 5 in a row is broken into volumes, okay? There are 8 volumes. Volumes 1 to 3 are for ages 5 to 9. Volumes 4 and 5, 9 to 12. And volume 6 to 8 are ages 10 to 12, even plus. Okay, so we see that there are some overlap in ages, which is great because of different children's abilities. You don't have to do the books in any particular order, so you're free to mix and match these units. So volumes 1 to 3, they're about the same level in the books, the same reading level. Volume 4 is going to increase in that difficulty, and you're actually going to do 2 weeks for each book, each unit, instead of 1. Volume 5 is going to have both picture books and chapter books, so I guess we could call that a transition volume. And then we get 6 and 7, Volume 6 and 7, there are chapter books, similar levels, and then you get Volume 8, which contains 2 more chapter books, plus the longest unit. It's a semester-long study of a more advanced chapter book, which is great. So we're really building for our children. They've been able to grow and develop through it. So each day you read the book, okay, 5 in a row, and then you do 1 or maybe 2 of the activities that are there in the volume guides for you. Pros of 5 in a row. It is literature-based, using like a wide variety of quality picture and chapter books, and really drawing in from a lot of the classics too, because we sometimes forget about them as we're almost inundated with all of these new books. Not saying the new books aren't quality, but with 5 in a row, they've really looked at what sort of books they want to be using to make this a really strong literature-based curriculum. It really can work well for all the learning styles. And I love that. So we have like the visual side, we have the auditory, hands-on activities, which are great for our kinesthetic. So when we're really incorporating like all of that, this is wonderful. Doesn't matter what learning style your child is, they're going to get really something out of this. Now, it's also minimal prep. Okay, so you do need to choose the activity for the day, and then maybe there is some prep that you need to do for that, but it's really not that much. It's also affordable, okay? You don't have to purchase the books. Make the most of your library. Though there is Rainbow Resource, and it does actually sell the books as a pack for each volume, but you really don't have to buy the books. For the younger grades, it really is more comprehensive and covers all the subjects, but it's suggested, it's only a suggestion, that you might also want to use like a math and a phonics curriculum for our younger children, and then later a math and like spelling grammar curriculum for elementary. Okay, it's flexible, so you can choose what book you want to use. You don't have to just go down the order. It's not building upon things, so pick the books that you want, no set order. I think that if you wanted to use it as a supplement to your other curriculum, you really could, because there's some great things you could decide, oh, this week we're going to like follow this and go with it. And I love that they also have like additional mini units, as well as like a cookbook that goes with the volumes and like a notebook builder. So they've got like these printables for all the different activities that you can use again and again. Cons of 5 in a row. Now, some people don't think it's academically rigorous enough. In younger grades, I'm not really sure that we need to be academically rigorous, but for some people, it is important. It is known more of a gentle curriculum, that we're like pulling things out, like you've got like one sort of subject a day that you're really looking. Some people don't like that, and they want it to be sort of academically stronger, okay? Now, some of the books also can be hard to find or out of print. But, again, we've got our library, we've got, secondhand like book sellers, online or in stores. But if you can't find the book, you don't have to do it, okay? And then the other con would really be that, really you're adding like math, maybe spelling and grammar, sort of phonics. It's not sort of fully like incorporated in a deep level in this curriculum. Cost. So this is great. Like, it is affordable. Each volume is only $49, okay? If you were to use 5 in a row for a full year, you would need 1, maybe 2 volumes, like just depending on like how long they're taking and the number of books in it. So let's say you're going to do 2 volumes. You're really only looking at $100 for the year. Okay, yes, there is additional cost in like those activities, but then most curriculum have that too. And if you purchase any of the books, that's an additional cost. But if you're just getting the curriculum itself, you're really only looking at $50 to $100 for the year. Other thoughts? Okay, so 5 in a row is not a Christian curriculum. Though the authors are Christians, and say so very clearly, okay? But 5 in a row can be used successfully by both Christian and non-Christian families. And when you look at the material, you see that, and it is very well set out that way. Now, in the preschool volumes, they do have Bible devotions included, but guess what? You can easily skip them. And they do actually have a Bible supplement for volumes 1 and up if that is something that you're looking at. So I really love this aspect of it. You can use it as a Christian curriculum, or you can use it as a secular one if you don't want that religious component. So this really, to me, is like a benefit. It's really actually reaching a wide range of people who want like these unit studies, okay? I love unit studies, and I really like how this is set out. I love that it's taken from a book, that we've got these different activities for the different subjects, and I think it's great for people who are new to unit studies, but also want like strong literature-based curriculum. There is so much in there for us that we can really be using, and I think that this is something that is wonderful. So check out 5 in a row, okay? You might find that this is your curriculum. And well, now it is the giveaway. And what I want to do is give away one of the volumes. So if you are a subscriber, tell me in the comments below, what classic book is your favorite? Picture book. It can be chapter book, okay? And if you are a patron, you get to actually have another entry, and whomever is picked, you get to pick one of the volumes that you would like. You want volume 1, you want volume 8, you let me know, and I will send that to you. So we're going to announce that winner in 2 weeks. So get your comments in. You've got all the way through to the end of next week, next Friday night, so that we can then announce the winner of the 5 in a row giveaway. Well, thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for being part of this learning life. And, check out the other reviews that I have, because I really do enjoy looking at them. This is something that I think is a very, very good curriculum that I will highly recommend to others, especially who are looking for unit studies and want that literature based. If you want to help get these videos out, you can do that. You can be a champion, and that's through patreon.com, or you can also check that out at my website, LearningThis.Life.